if they want to share their views via chat or something, absolutely fine. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so this is my third session in knowledge sharing. Last year, or maybe last to last year, I don't remember. First session I delivered was on emotional intelligence. What is emotional intelligence? And how we as an individual can regulate our own emotions as well as the emotions of others. Then I delivered one more session, emotional intelligence, part two, where we have discussed more about how the emotions are crafting our behavior. Okay, so that was a little moderate session. And yeah, I think somebody is on unmute stage. Yeah.
చాలా పిచ్చిగా వస్తున్నాయి పిచ్చిగా కనపడుతున్నాయి టీషర్ట్ పిచ్చిగా అంటున్నా నిన్న ఇదేనా
Okay. So now today's session is little intense. Again, it is dealing with mind. Okay. So before, without any more ado, let me share my screen. And I can only give you a word of caution. Today's session is going to be intense. So you need to be attentive. And we have something for each one of you. Some of you are intense reader, thinker, or some of you are taskmasters. So I have something for each one of you. And if you are grasping it, I can assure you that it can positively affect your way of thinking, okay, your opinion towards life. So without any further ado, I'm sharing my screen and we are starting with one activity. I have given you two words right on the top. Can somebody decode what are those words?
Good morning.
You Good morning. So you can write in the chat box. That is also fine. Or you can unmute and speak. Okay, okay, okay. Very nice. So all of you have decoded it. This is good morning. I have written good morning, and this is jumbled words. So now there is a black box, okay, right beside the good morning. Now let us see whether we'll be able to decode it or not. Can you see anything in the black box as of now? No, 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 no.
No.
You can see, you can see, you can see a black color in the black box. Yes or no?
Yes.
Absolutely. So Durai has said he can see black color. Wonderful, wonderful. Now, can you see something in black color?
yes
Can you decode what is it?
Yes. Wires, I think.
Wires. What does it denote?
Yeah.
Why am I putting it right in the beginning of the session?
It's like first time it is means there is a confusion something and there is a clarity. It is well organized in the second part.
Wonderful, Kishti. Wonderful. So that is the topic of today. So
Yeah.
today's topic is confusion to clarity. Okay, wonderful. So many of you have given the answer. Vinod, Babuji, Dilip, Harshvardhan. So wonderful. Shweta has written it's unwinding. So Shweta is absolutely right. Each one of us are unwinding our confusions and becoming clearer. So now, anybody, can you share why do we need to be clearer? Why do we need to have a clear mind?
To focus on the task which we want to perform.
Okay, Abhijit is saying, hello, my friend Abhijit, good to see you.
Hi, good morning.
So, focus on the task to enhance the focus. Wonderful. To know what to do, Shrinu is saying, to make decisions. Very good, Babuji. To clear path. Okay, Durai is saying. Shri Lakshmi, to know what to do. Vinod, peace of mind and perform task efficiently. Okay, Ahmad is saying to avoid confusion. Wonderful. To get a clear output and plan for the day. Very good. Suresh and Thiru Pathiraja has given the inputs. Now, each one of you are right. Basically, why we would like a clear mind. All of you must have heard a story in our ancient text about Arjun and Dronacharya, one of the best disciple of the world and one of the best teacher. So if you recall the story, Dronacharya was taking a test of archery. So he asked his every disciple that, okay, you need to shoot the eye of a sparrow. Tell me what you are seeing. So everyone has said, I can see bird, tree, everything. So Guru Drona said, okay, you don't need to shoot, you can't perform it. So only Arjun said, okay, I can only see the eye of the bird. So that was a clarity in the mind of Arjun, and as a result, he's considered as one of the best archer of the world. So that is how all of us, each one of us needs clarity. So now, before moving forward, I am putting a poll. Okay, a very simple question I would like to ask you, and you can answer. Okay, so just simply answer the question which is there in your chat box or on your screen. The question is, can you understand Hindi? The answer is yes, no, or maybe. You can simply click. Okay, so I got 65 responses. Majority of the audience, 58% audience says, okay, they are understanding Hindi. And the remaining 44%, they are saying either no or maybe. Okay, now I'm little confused myself with the third option, maybe. Either you know or you don't know. I put this question just to check how clear you are. Either you know the Hindi or you don't know the Hindi. The moment you get into in between, it is confusion. No worries. Why have I asked this question? Because I'm gonna show you two videos, and both these videos are in Hindi. Don't worry, I will decode it, and rest of the session will be in English only. So be rest assured, I will translate it for you, the two videos. So this is about, first, let us understand what is confusion. And for that, we have a video. So I'm just resharing my screen with the audio. Okay, so this is a movie clip from my favorite movie, Laksh Goal. And here is our hero. So he's about to finish his graduation and deciding what to do next.
परवेश, एक बात बताया, ये जो पेरेंट्स हैं, खास तौर से फादर्स, वो हमेशा एक ही बात क्यों करते हैं यार? क्या करने वाले हो? क्या करोगे? इसके अलावा कोई टॉपिक नहीं है क्या?
फादर्स नहीं पूछेंगे तो कौन पूछेगा?
मेरा तो उल्टा ही है। इससे पहले कि मेरे फादर पूछते, मैंने बता दिया, मैं तो होटल मैनेजमेंट करूंगी।
यार अडलियो, आजकल की लड़कियां ज्यादा सेंसिबल हो गई हैं। Look at रूमी, वो शुरू से क्लियर है, उसे जर्नलिस्ट बनना है।
प्लीज, उसका फादर इतने बड़े न्यूज़पेपर का एडिटर है, उसे क्या प्रॉब्लम है जर्नलिस्ट बनने में?
What are you saying है? रोमी जो भी करेगी अच्छा ही करेगी। हम सब के सब एक तरफ, रोमी में ज्यादा अकल है।
मैं तो भूल ही गया ना मैं किससे बात कर रहा हूँ। आई एम सॉरी लव बॉय, रोमी इज अ जीनियस।
यार एक बात बताओ,
मैंने अभी तक पेरेंट्स को बताया नहीं है, लेकिन मैंने डिसाइड कर लिया।
क्या?
आर्मी।
आर्मी?
तू आर्मी ज्वाइन करेगा, पहले दिन ही कोर्ट मार्शल हो जाएगा। 12 बजे से पहले तो उठता है नहीं।
अबे जब उठने की जरूरत होगी तब उठूंगा ना, बेकार क्यों उठूं? तू इंजीनियरिंग के लिए बैठ रहा है ना, मैंने कभी कहा कि तू नहीं बन सकता।
अरे इतना बुरा क्यों मान रहा है यार?
तू बात कैसे करता है?
मगर परवेश, सोच ले, आर्मी लाइफ आसान नहीं।
आसान तो दुनिया में कुछ भी नहीं है, मगर मैंने डिसाइड कर लिया तो कर लिया। मैं आर्मी ज्वाइन कर रहा हूं। आई फील माई कंट्री नीड्स मी यार।
आशु, आर्मी के यूनिफॉर्म्स कितने स्मार्ट होते हैं ना।
यार तुम लोगों ने तो मुझे कॉम्प्लेक्स दे दिए। कोई आर्मी में जा रहा है, कोई इंजीनियरिंग में, कोई होटल मैनेजमेंट में, एक मैं ही रह गया। कभी सोचता हूँ ये बन जाऊं, कभी सोचता हूँ वो बन जाऊं। मैं ऐसा क्यों यार?
Okay, so this is the video in which the graduation is about to be finished, and the friends are discussing about what they are going to choose as their career. So one is saying hotel management, one is saying engineering, one friend is saying he wants to join the army, and our hero is feeling okay, he's not sure what he is going to be. So now, based on this video, can you tell me what do you mean by confusion or what you understood by confusion in this video, friends? Over to you.
So multiple choices for single question.
Multiple choices
For single question.
or single question. Okay, hero is confused with other people ambition. Very nice. So Naveen is correct. And Shrinu is correct. Satish Kumar is saying too many options. Babuji is saying many opportunities in life. Shahaji is saying not clear, not sure about anything. So now from this video, what do you say? What do you understood by confusion, my dear friends? That's my question. This is a clear-cut video of our hero is confused. So what do you understood? What is the confusion? Not able to decide a proper solution or goal, too many options, but not sure. Not having clarity, Durai is saying multiple choices. Okay. So very true. Each one of you have given some inputs. What I understood from the clip, the video clip is what is confusion? Confusion is either lack of clarity or low clarity. Do you agree or you are not agree? Confusion means you are not clear what to do. Okay, Dura is saying agreed. Veena is saying agreed. I'll try to make the concept as simple as I can. So I will give you a short statement for the understanding. Confusion is when you do not have clarity. We'll slowly understand the deeper meaning of it. Okay. Now, then in that case, your question is what is confusion? Agreed. Each one of you must be having this question. What is confusion? So for that, again, I would like to show you a very small video clip and I'll decode it. Again, this video clip is in Hindi. It is a continuation of last video clip. And then we'll talk about confusion and clarity in detail. So background, now our hero has finally decided that he will join army. He is joining the army. He is at the border. This is a wartime situation. And this is where, girlfriend of our hero has become journalist. And she is going there to meet, to record what is happening at the border. And that's where this 1 minute scene is recorded.
Ronald, are you trying to show any video? Because nothing is being shared on the screen.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I was thinking that it has been shared. My apologies. I'll share it again and I'll replay this video. Okay. Audible, everyone?
It's not audible.
It's
We
not
can see the
audible.
screen.
No.
Yes, it is.
Perfect. Thank you.
अलीचू गाड़ी रोको।
करण, तुम ठीक हो?
रोमी, तुम हमेशा कहती थी ना कि मेरी जिंदगी में कोई लक्ष्य नहीं। याद है? अब है। वो है मेरा लक्ष्य।
करण,
So this video was absolutely about the clarity of thought. Okay, now this video was also having some subtitles. So what our hero was saying, he finally joined the army and his goal, his lakshya was one of the peak he wanted to conquer. Okay, so now from this video, what do you think? What is clarity? Okay, so Shirinu is saying he knows what he wants to become. Goal, realization. Okay, I'm getting so heavy words. Okay, it's what to do next, how to do, select aim, focus. He's focused, identifying the purpose, target found, free from. Very nice, Anil Dulani. So this is the answer I was looking at. Okay, so Anilji, very happy to see you after a long time. The answer is, what is clarity? Clarity is when there is no confusion. Are we all getting the understanding of clarity? When there is no confusion in your mind, you are absolutely clear what you want. Now you might be feeling, what is it? In the confusion stage, you were saying, what is confusion? So lack of clarity. In the clarity stage, when you are saying what is clarity, so there is no confusion. Okay, yeah, somebody has raised hand just now. Yeah, do you have a question? Okay, I suppose there is no question. So don't worry, we will elaborate here. What is clarity a little bit more? What is confusion a little bit more? But at a upper level, at the top level, first, let's declutter our mind. Confusion means we don't have clarity, absolute clarity. And what is clarity? So which means there is no confusion in your mind. Okay, Babuji is saying confusion is the first step of clarity. Absolutely agreed, Babuji. So you are taking my slides little forward. We are going to discuss about it. But up till now, please take this on my words and tell me you have understood what is clarity, what is confusion, whatever we have discussed up till now. If you are clear, we'll move forward. Clear, no clear. There are two things, all clear or all clear. Clear. Okay, wonderful. So now we will understand. Okay, one more important thing. Now, whether you are confused or whether you are clear, where does it resides? This confusion or clarity, is it residing in your body or is it residing in your mind? First of all, let us understand this. Okay. Shivanand is saying mind, mind, mind. Kishti, you have given a very good input. We are going to discuss about this. Mind. Okay. Vinod is saying mind. Mind. Okay. Mind. Please, participate so that I know you all are engaged. We are riding in the same sail and okay, you are understanding. Wonderful. So majority or all of you as of now, you said confusion or clarity, it resides in your mind. So first thing we need to understand if you want to understand confusion or clarity is, first of all, it is a state of mind. Okay, everyone? Confusion or clarity, it is a state of mind. First thing. Second thing, although it is a state of mind, it is going to impact your physics as well. If you feel confused, there is specific impact or effect it will have on your body. So when you feel confused, you may start scratching your hairs, your facial expression will change, your body language, your posture will change. Instead of standing straight, you might be little lean forward. So different people, different reaction. So if you are confused, there is specific physiological changes on us. And at the same time, if we are clear, then also there are specific physiological changes on us. When we are clear, we speak with the other people with a proper eye contact, looking into their eyes, straight posture, with a loud or moderate voice. So this kind of physiological changes we can observe. But however, confusion or clarity resides in the mind. So up till now, we are clear with this. Now, what is clarity? I'm just putting it in the most simplistic definition I could. Clarity is when your state of mind is clear about only one goal and only one path to achieve the goal, and you are taking complete ownership of outcome. So one goal, one path, and complete ownership of outcome is clarity. And everything is happening in the mind. It's a state of mind. And on the opposite, on the contradictory, confusion is when you have more than one goal, you have more than one path, or you have low ownership of outcome. Either all three of them are there in your mind, you might feel confusion. Or even if there is one out of these three red boxes are there inside your mind, you might feel confusion. And whatever I am telling you, this is all I have done multiple experiments and I'm putting it on the slide. You will not find this kind of content anywhere on the internet. This is all experiential learning. Okay. So this is what I understood about clarity and confusion. Any doubts up till now? Or clear? So as I warned you right in the beginning, this session is going to be little intense. So I hope now you are understanding why it is going to be little intense. Okay, so Nayaz is saying not understand. Nayaz, can you unmute and say if you have any doubts? You can ask. Yeah, Puriti.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, how can we get out from the confusion? Like, these are like I have 5 to 6 goals. Then how I need to choose one goal?
Absolutely. We are going to cover it in the subsequent slides. First, we are
Okay.
slowly and gradually uncovering the concept first and then the path. So we are covering it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I think Nayaz has no question, so we can move forward. Now, one more important thing in this slide we need to be clear about. It's a state of mind. If you talk about confusion, it's a state of mind. If you talk about clarity, it's a state of mind with one goal, one path, and complete ownership of the outcome in specific situation with specific person or for specific things. So our mind, see, we are every day doing multiple activities, and these activities are hovering around three factors. Factor number one, people. We are doing activities for the people or under specific situation or to obtain certain things. So all our transactions are hovering around these three things. So it is very, very important for all of us to understand that clarity of mind may vary from situation to situation, person to person, and things to things. Say, for example, when you are working in the office, you have professional goals, and for that, you have a different set of clarity. At the same time, when you go back and spending time with your family, that clarity is also different. Okay, so we cannot categorize clarity same in all the situation. Okay, this is another important part we should remember. Let us not use one stick for all approach. So when we are working in the organization, we have a specific task to perform. We should have absolutely no confusion about how it is to be done, what to be done. Okay, that is the clarity. But when you go back and sit with your kid, that approach might not be useful. You need to understand the mind of your kid, and for that, you may need to let go your definition of clarity in the professional context. So this is maybe little complex to understand. If you have a question, please ask me, but it will vary. Okay. Yeah, Shrini, you have raised hands.
Yeah, Kronal. My question is like whenever we are dealing some kind of professional work,
What are you telling?
sometimes we will be getting into C where you do not have anything. We will start with like almost confusion how to take the task. But after we keep on work, then we will get like we will have a goal or we can identify the path. Initial time you will have multiple paths, but later on when you get into the thing, then you will realize yes I should go this path, and then we can take ownership. But all will not come at same time. Is it normal? We have to start with any one thing and then we can keep on acquire remaining things to have the clarity.
Absolutely, you are bang on right, Shrinu. Here, there are two aspects I would like to explain each one of you. Shrinu is absolutely right. When you start something, you are not clear about something new which you are starting right in the beginning. So what is important at that time? This approach. What is the approach? One goal, one path, and complete ownership. And that is my intention when I am starting my task. I'm not clear. I have a lot of confusion. By my intention is I would like to acquire one goal, one path to achieve it, and then in the end, I will take the complete ownership of it. whatever the result might be. So I am starting with an intention, and that is the driving force to get the clarity. So when we are driving the car, you need a fuel. So this intention is the fuel that I would like to get an absolute clarity about this task. Maybe I don't have now. So if you have Shrinu and everyone, if you have this intention to get clarity, then gradually you will get clarity. But there is another approach of starting the task. Let me start. Let's see what happens. Then also you will get clarity. Maybe the timeline is little higher. End of the day, without clarity, it is very unlikely that anyone can complete the task successfully. And you will get clarity. How soon it is depends on what approach are you taking. Okay. And Shrinu put very important chat in our professional work. Clarity, one goal, one path, and complete ownership won't be there at same time. So as I said, I have just answered Shrinu. Start with an intention. It will come. Okay. Chali, I'll move on because we need to complete within the timeline, and this is a little intense topic. So now what if you are confused? I will quickly run this slide and then we'll go to the path to clarity. So first of all, what if you are confused? If you are confused or your state of mind is confused, then there will be uncertainty in your work. Wrong priority setting will happen. Disorganization of activities will happen. And all of this will create fear in our mind. Has it happened with some of you or all of you sometimes in your life that you were confused right in the beginning? Okay, some of you might have experienced it. Now we have already understood it has impact on both physics and mind. So when you have confused state of mind, it will create negative emotions, not useful emotions, and it will start impacting physics also. And this together will impact our decisions, expectations, perspective about the task, activities, people, situation, or things. And all this will shape our behavior. So you know why it is important, the clarity of mind, because if you have clarity of mind, your behavior will be very clear. Okay, if you have confused state of mind, your behavior may be ambiguous. So this is something. And now all of us wants to understand path to clarity. We have discussed so many things about what is confusion, what is clarity. Okay, it is a state of mind. It is varying from people to people, task to task, or things to things. However, the intention is very important that I should have or I must have clarity in whatever I do. Okay, chaliye. Moving forward, now we are gonna do one activity, my dear friends. Activity is I want all of you to, I hope you are carrying a pen and a paper. If not, maybe you can grab one because it is a small activity I would like you to do, and you will be really happy after completing the activity. You will get some insights about your life. So just give me a thumbs up. I'm giving you 1 minute to grab pen or a paper if you don't have it. Once you have it, maybe you can thumbs up so that I can start. Yes, Balaji. I think Balaji, you have given me thumbs up, or you have a question, Balaji. Perfect. Perfect. All of you, I assume you all of you are ready. Notepad is fine, whatever, where you can write something. Even if you are writing in your laptop, I'm absolutely okay. But I prefer to write on a piece of paper. So now I'm going to show you words. You need to select top 5 words without thinking or judging. This is the most important condition. You will get 20 words and you need to select 5 top words without thinking, without judging. This is important. Okay, everyone, give me a thumbs up that you are gonna select 5 words without thinking, without judging. Okay. Last time reiterating without judging, without thinking. That is important. Okay, these are the words. Read them and write top 5 words based on just your natural instinct. I'm giving you 1 minute of time. Okay. Okay, no need to write here. You can write somewhere. Maybe I don't want you to write here. Just write on a piece of paper. That's what I said with an intention. Done. You can show me thumbs up so that I can move forward if you have written 5 words without thinking much, without analyzing. Wonderful. Wonderful. Now, if you have done it, there is activity. We are continuing the activity. Now, you have to select top 3 words from the 5 words you have written without thinking quickly. Three words, only 3 words from the 5 words you have written. Okay, perfect. I think Sagar, no need to write here. No need to write here. Simply just keep it with you. Done, done, done. Perfect, perfect. Now, what is it, everyone? The top 3 words which you have written is who you are. These are your core values. In our technical psychological term, we call it spiritual intelligence, SI. Spiritual intelligence is all about who you are, and it is not your name, it is not your body, it is not your designation, but it is your value system. So whatever you have written here is actually what you are. That is the reason I wanted not to write on the open chat box, because now everyone at least know yourself that these are the 3 values, core values through which you are viewing the world. Okay, this is what you are. I have selected top 20 core values of the most successful people around the world. And out of those top 20 core values, you have picked up 3. So you are living your life based on these 3 values, 60, 70%, sometimes 80% of your life you are living by these 3 core values. Now, why all of a sudden I'm talking about core values? Let's do one more thing. I am assigning you one poll. You need to write your top core value. Okay, top core value in the word cloud, which I am launching right now. Just write one core value, or if you want to write 2, you can write 2, no problem. Simply write core values here. Okay, I got 21 responses. Quickly, friends. I normally don't overshoot the timelines of training. '71 responses. Okay, I'm seeing so much of shuffling. Okay, so now I'm closing the poll, and so I have closed the poll, and you can see the top three values, core values of we as a group of 206 people joined here. The top three core values through which we live is respect, adaptability, and discipline. These three are our group's core value. Okay. Now you must be asking, why am I showing you, or all of a sudden started showing you core values? Because my dear friend, in the state of, we all know clarity and confusion is the state of mind. And this clarity or confusion, the source of this clarity and confusion is your core value. So when you are dealing with your activities, either you will feel clear or you will feel confused. If that activity is matching with your core value, you feel happy, you feel clear. If that activity is complementing your core value, you are absolutely clear, no doubt about it. But if any activity, action, thought process, concepts are contradicting with your core values, you will feel confused. This is the source of everything we do. This top three core values or top five core values which you have identified during this activity, you are living your life on this. So if you are meeting a person who is matching this core value, then you will like that person a lot and bonding will be created automatically. But if core value of yours is contradicting with the other person, that poor chap must have not done anything to you, but still you started disliking him because it is contradicting to your core values. Have you understood or finding little difficult that what is the source of the confusion or clarity? See, Shrinu has written discipline as his top core value. Now, if Shrinu is meeting anyone who is not disciplined, what will happen? Shrinu, will you like him or you will dislike him?
No, I won't like.
You won't like. And still, if I am forcing you to work with him on a task, your mind will start creating confusions. Will he be able to work with me? Will I be able to work with him? Will he support me? Will we together able to complete the task? This kind of questions start, arising in your mind. Okay. So this is the source. If you want to really be clear in your life, today I have given you three words to ponder upon. Your top three core values is actually who you are. And now you start gauging it, that how every day when you like something, try to measure why do you like something. You will find that because it is matching or complementing your core values. And when you are not liking something, if you dig deeper, you will be able to know, okay, no, it is not matching. That's the reason I dislike. Let's not judge others. If you dislike someone, it is because they are not matching with your core values, because their core value is different. Maybe for Shrinu, core value is discipline. For the other person, core value is comfort. So it's a contradicting. Both are right in that part. And that's how we become clear if we know the source. So what first step, if you want to be clear in your life, is I have given you some 70-80% clarity about who you are through your core values. And now, if you want to be clear, match every task with your core value. Complement your task with the core value. You will flourish. And when you don't like something, check it is contradicting with your core value. Okay. So you can, if you know the source, you can mingle around it. Okay, everyone clear up till now? Or session is becoming little intense, little tough to understand. Everyone, quick response. Okay, clear so far. Perfect, perfect. Thank you so much. So now we are moving to next. Now, once we know that what is the source of confusion, now is the time to reprogram our brain, our mind. So how to reprogram it? Again, we are gonna do one activity. I am releasing one poll, and you need to just answer this poll. One sec. There are 4 statements you are finding on that poll. 2 out of 4 statements are correct. You need to select 2 statements you feel correct according to you. The statements are: I am feeling confused, I am confused, I am clear, or my thought process is clear. So you need to select 2 out of 4. I got 21 responses. And I'm telling you, I'm going to give you a very, very powerful lesson through this activity. And if you can implement this in your life, it will really help you flourish. Another 1 minute or 30 seconds before we move on. We have 200 people, but 94 responses I'm getting. I'm again reiterating, this is very strong exercise, very strong exercise. Okay, I am closing the poll, and 41% of respondents said my thought process is clear is the right statement, and 33% people said I am clear. 13% people said I am confused, and 14% of respondents said I am feeling confused. Now, what is it? Let me first show you and then we'll understand. These are the 4 statements, and let me tell you which all statements are right. First, I am feeling confused. That is the right statement. If you will not accept that you are confused, how can you be clear, right? And I'm confused is wrong question. Why? I will show you later. My thought process is clear is the wrong statement because, and majority of people said this is the right one, 41%. However, this is wrong, and why I will explain. And I am clear is the right statement. Now, why? I'm going to explain you a very powerful concept: doing and being. Okay, first of all, doing, understand the meaning of doing. Doing means your actions, your behavior. And being means who you are, your identity. Have you understood the meaning of these 2 words? Doing is your behavior, being is who you are, your identity. Understood? Yes, no? Yes, no? Please answer me so that I can move forward. Because these are really tough, complex concepts. That's the reason I am asking validation again and again. Okay, Hariharan clear, Kishti clear, Dilip clear. Wonderful, wonderful. So doing is I'm categorizing you. I'm categorizing you as an individual into 2 parts. Part A is who you are, your identity. Part B is your behavior, which is different from your identity. Understood, everyone? Who I am and what am I doing? It is different. They are not same. Okay. Now, 2 more words let's understand. Useful and not useful. We are doing so many activities every day. Some of the activities are useful, some of the activities are not useful. So now I have created this quadrants, and I'm putting this statement here. When I am saying I am confused, what am I saying? When I'm saying I'm confused, you are tagging your identity as I am confused. You are not always confused. You are confused in specific situation or with specific person or with specific things. That's it. You are not always confused. But unintentionally, we are giving command to our mind. When you are saying, I am confused, you are tagging your identity as confused. So you start feeling confused when you are not confused because you started identifying, tagging it inside your mind. That's where the problem starts. And that is the reason, my dear friends, all the useful things, what you are doing, please give it to your being. Okay, I have made little typo error here. But when you are doing something not useful, give it to your doing. Like if you are feeling confused, it is not useful thing. Then you separate it from your identity. I am not confused, but I am feeling confused in this particular situation. My behavior is confused. I am not confused. But at the same time, when you are doing something useful, something positive, then tag it to yourself, your being. You always say, I am clear. When you are clear, say, I am clear. You are sending a positive message to your brain that I am clear. And that time, don't say my thought process is clear. Because when you are saying your thought process is clear, again, your thought process is clear with this person in this situation with this thing. That might be right. However, why am I telling you give this command that when you are right, when you are useful, command to your identity so that you become prone to do more useful things because your mind is now programmed like that. But when you do unuseful things unintentionally, of course, tag it to your behavior that my behavior is not useful. I am useful. I am confident. I am clear. However, in certain situation, I feel confused. So I feel confused. I am not confused. Have you understood it? Yes, no, team. Quickly give me thumbs up so that I can move forward. We have limited time left and complex concepts to move on. So please, all of you, whoever has learned to differentiate behavior from the identity, you will be happy in your life. But if you keep everything to your identity, good thing also me, bad thing also me, then your mind will feel confused. That what is he trying to say? One way he's saying I am confused, another way he's saying I am clearer. What should I do? That's what your mind will feel. Okay, moving next. So now this is the way. First, what we have done, we have understood our source of confusion or clarity, that is your core values. After that, how to reprogram your mind. So when you do something useful, tag it to yourself, make it your identity. When you are doing something not useful, tag it to your behavior, not to your identity. And that's how reprogram your mind. So I'm answering to your earlier query that if you have done something which is contradicting to your core values, tag it to your behavior, not to your identity. But when you do something which is complementing to your which is complementing to your core values, tag it to yourself. So if it is matching and complementing, it is you. If it is contradicting, it is your behavior. Formula clear hai? Everything? Formula is okay, everyone? Yes, no? Yes, okay. Now moving to next part. So we are continuing with the reprogram your mind. Now we have decided something today that okay, what I'll do, something is useful, matching with my core values, I will make it my identity. If something is not matching with my core values, I will make it my behavior. That is clear. Now, how to reprogram your mind? Saying is easy, doing is not so easy. So what to do? We need to understand our mind for that. Our mind has three layers, my dear friends. Layer number one, conscious brain, then pre-conscious or subconscious brain, and then unconscious brain. Conscious brain is about your thoughts, your perceptions, your analytical skills, okay, your logical listening, everything comes under conscious brain. Your subconscious brain is carrying memory, knowledge, all the knowledge you have attained since your childhood, since the time you have born, it is stored here. An unconscious brain is about the innermost part, the most powerful part of your brain, which covers instincts, fears, motives. I will not call it a selfish motive. Your motives. Okay, all this is under the third level. Now, if you want to reprogram your mind, there is different strategy. So now today, if you decide that I will do everything with the absolute clarity, and in order to do that, I will check my source, that is my core values. If it is matching, I will put it my identity. How to do that? First, you have to justify with the logic. To train your conscious mind, give a justification with logic and emotion. Make your conscious mind agree to what you are planning to do, how it is going to be beneficial. That is happening at the conscious brain level. At your subconscious mind, keep repeating. Our subconscious mind will learn only and only with repetition. If you decide to today something, but if you don't repeat it, after 30 minutes, it will dehydrate. So if you want something to be the part of your lifestyle, keep repeating it. Okay, people say 21 days it become habit, 90 days it become lifestyle. So I'm leaving it up to you how much you want to repeat. But till the time it goes inside your unconscious and transform your value system or belief system, or itself it become value, that I will identify all positive things with me. If you keep repeating it to the level that it become your value or it is matching with some value, then you have reprogrammed your mind. My dear friends, it's not easy to reprogram your mind because the current programs also took a lot of time, lot of inputs from external factors, internal factors. Okay. So this is the reprogram your mind, how to do that. And now last two slides, path to clarity. So now, up till now, what we have done? Up till now, what we have done, we have just, prepare our mind to reprogram to become clearer. Okay. Now, if you want to be clear, the path to clarity is accept and love yourself. This is step number one. Okay, accept and love yourself. Till the time you don't accept yourself, forget about any transformation. It will not happen at all. So accept and love yourself as you are. Again, reprogram it for 21 days if required. So tell me, accept and love yourself. Is it doing or being? How will you tag it, doing or being? Quickly. It is already 12:01. Do we have 5 more minutes? Anidhi?
Yeah. We can take
Okay,
5
whoever wants to leave, they can, no problem. So it's a doing, 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 doing. Accept yourself as you are and love yourself is doing. So for me, again, we have a difference of opinion. Accept yourself as you are is doing, but love yourself is being for me. Okay, this is the step number one. Number two, be clear with what's in it for me. WIIFM is what's in it for me. We all are selfish beings. So if you want to be clear, we need some motive, some goals. So you should know your goal very clearly. What is the benefit you are going to get? Material benefit and not material benefit. Material benefit is if I perform well, I will get increment, I will get bonus, everything. Non-material benefit or a promotion, that's also material. Non-material benefit I will get is I will get self-satisfaction, I will get learning. So you should know all material and non-material thing if you want to be clear. Number three, broaden your horizon with knowledge. So somebody said right in the beginning that when I started working, the clarity was at the 10%. But I learned, and by the time I completed the task, I was absolutely clear that what is the clarity. Because clarity is not just one destination, it's evolving. And that is the reason in our culture, we are called as seekers, continuous seekers. So continuously review your goals, your concept. You will broaden your knowledge with that, and that will lead you to clarity. Number four, look at the bigger picture. Okay, Bigger picture means if you see the rainbow, normally we see rainbow as half circle, 180-degree. But in actual, if you look at the rainbow from the space, it is a full circle. So always try to look the other side of the coin. If you want to be absolutely clear, you just don't need to look the positive sides of the coin. Okay. Number 5, own your decisions, whether right or not useful, I don't know. Own your decisions with a respect, with a love that this is my decision and I'm ready to take it. So that is also a way to clarity. There is no failure in clarity. It is just your quest to attain clarity. So sometime if you are not finding results, simply say it's a feedback and not failure. Listen, breathe and respond. Let's have one thing which I have also discussed in our previous session, friends. Listen. When you are taking the decision, when you are taking the information, listen, take a breath, take a 1 or 2 seconds of pause and only then you respond. That's the methodology I've explained you in the last session. Keep following it. And last but not least, patience is the key. If you want clarity, it's a journey. Friends, it's not just one pit stop. So you need to be patient to get the ultimate clarity. So if you have this 8 steps imbibed in your life, you have to reprogram your mind for this. But if you can do this, I can assure you anything you do, you will do with absolute clarity. No doubt about it. So last slide before we are concluding this confusion to clarity session is clarity is always evolving. So when you attain some clarity, you get a goal, you put your efforts, you will succeed. But once you succeed, you start asking questions. Okay. And then when you do this internal questioning, you found that, okay, there is confusion. This was not the clarity I always wanted. So again, you will think about it. You will get a new clarity. You will get new goals. And this cycle will keep goes on and on. And then maybe sometime in our life, we will achieve the higher state of clarity in our life. So it's a journey. So that is all I wanted to cover. As I have promised, it was an intense topic. However, I have tried to explain you as simply as possible.